Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, One and Only Pharmacy. So friends, in this video we are discuss about detailed notes about subject pharmaceutic second chapter suppositories. So friends, I wish you watch please this video till the end. Let's start. Topics covered under this video. In this video, which topics we are covered? These are follows: definition of suppository and pessaries, advantages and disadvantages of suppositories, shapes of suppositories, classification of suppositories, suppository base and its qualities, method of preparation of suppositories. So friends, let's see one by one in details. Definition: suppositories. What is suppositories? Suppositories are solid or semi-solid bodies suitably shaped containing medicament for insertion into body cavities like rectum, vagina, and urethra. They melt at body temperature. Suppositories are solid or semi-solid bodies suitably shaped containing medicament for insertion into body cavities like rectum, vagina, and urethra. They melt at a body temperature. What is pessaries? Suppositories intended for the vagina are called pessaries. Pessaries is also the suppositories. Suppositories intended for the vagina are called pessaries. Buggies. What is buggies? Suppositories intended for nose and urethra are called nasal buggies and urethral buggies. So these are the simple definition of suppositories, pessaries, and buggies. Next point. Advantages of suppositories. Following are the some advantages of suppositories. They are used to treat local infections like hemorrhoids in rectum, that's called piles, and infections of vagina. When oral administration of drug is not possible in case of infants, unconscious patients, or patients suffering from vomiting, nausea, the suppositories are useful. They provide fastest onset of action than oral route. They save the destruction of drug in GIT. They are unit dosage form, therefore there is no dose variation. These are the some advantages of suppositories and disadvantages of suppositories. First, they should be stored in freeze conditions like freeze conditions, otherwise their shape may be disturbed. Absorption of drug through rectum is irregular. A patient does not like this route of for a drug administration because these are administered by rectum, vagina, urethra. Hence, the patient does not like this route of drug administration. Administration requires a skill. These are the some disadvantages of suppositories. Shapes of suppositories. There are five shapes of suppositories. First, cone shaped suppositories. Second, bullet shape. These are look like a bullet. Third, torpedo shape. Fourth, weight shape. And five, cylindrical shape. These are the some shapes of suppositories: cone shape, bullet shape, torpedo shape, weight shape, and cylindrical shape. Next point, classification of suppositories. There are five simple class. Rectal suppositories, vaginal suppositories are also called as pessaries. Third, urethral buggies. Fourth, nasal buggies. And fifth, ear cones means ordinaries. Let's see one by one in detail. What is rectal suppositories? They are used for rectum. In this rectal suppositories, rectum, they are used for rectum. General weight is 1 to 2 gram, 1 or 2 gram. They are either cone or torpedo shape. In this, we are did see shapes of suppositories: cone shape and torpedo shape. Rectal suppositories are cone, cone or torpedo shape. Second, vaginal suppositories. They are used for vagina. General weight is 4 or 8 gram. They are either cone or wedge shape. Third, urethral buggies. They are used for urethra. They are long, thin, and cylindrical, usually 1 gram in weight and about 8 centimeter in length. Fourth, nasal buggies. They are used for nasal cavity. They are about 9 to 10 centimeter long and 1 gram in weight. They are always made with glycerogelatin base. Fifth and last class, air cones means ordinaries. They are used introduction into the air. These are long and cylindrical. They usually contain lubricants and anti-inflammatory drugs. These are the simple classes of classification of suppositories. Second part, suppository base. What is suppository base? The vehicle or carrier used in preparation of suppository is known as a suppository base. These are the very simple definition of suppository base. Vehicle or carrier used in preparation of suppository is known as a suppository base. Ideal qualities of suppository base. Following qualities should suppository base required. Which qualities? Let's see. First, it should melt at body temperature. These are the very main ideal qualities of suppository base. It should melt at body temperature. It should release medicament readily. It should be compatible with added medicaments. Its shape should not be changed during handling. It should be non-toxic and non-irritant to the mucous membrane. It should be stable on storage. It should be easily moldable and compressible. These are the some ideal qualities of suppository base must be required. Next point, types of suppository bases. There are two types as fatty bases and water soluble, means miscible, water miscible. What is fatty bases? Example, theobromo oil in bracket cocoa butter. Second, water soluble means water miscible. Example, glycerogelatin base, soap glycerin base, and macrogols. These are the types of suppository base. Various methods of preparation of suppositories. There are three methods of suppository bases: cold hand shaping, first cold compression, third fusion heating method. In older days, cold hand shaping is method is prepared for the useful for the preparation of suppositories. But nowadays, there are only three methods: cold compression and fusion method or heating method. Thank you guys for watching full video. So friends, if you new on this channel, so please like, share or subscribe to our YouTube channel for pharmacy related videos. Let's see once again whole chapter for start to ending. What we see in today's lecture, suppositories, pessaries, their shapes, advantages, disadvantages. Definition: suppositories. Suppositories are solid or semi-solid bodies. Suppositories are solid or semi-solid bodies suitably shaped containing medicament for insertion into body cavities like rectum, vagina, and urethra. They melt at body temperature. Pessaries are also suppositories, but these suppositories used in the vagina are called as pessaries. Buggies, suppositories intended for the nose and urethra, are called nasal buggies and urethral buggies. Advantages: they are used to treat local infections like hemorrhoids in rectum, piles, and infections of vagina. When oral administration of drug is not possible in case of infants, unconscious patients, or patients suffering from vomiting, nausea, the suppositories are useful. They provide fastest onset of action than oral route. They save the destruction of drug in GIT. They are unit dosage form. Therefore, there is no dose variation. Disadvantages: patients does not like this route for drug administration. Administration requires skill. Absorption of drug through rectum is irregular. They should be stored at freeze conditions, otherwise their shape may be disturbed. Shapes of suppositories. There are five shapes. Very important questions about this chapter. What is the shapes of suppositories or how many shapes of suppositories? First, cone shape. This look like a cone. Bullet shape. This like a bullet. Torpedo. Weight shape. Cylindrical. Classification of suppositories. There are five class: rectal suppositories. These suppositories used for rectum. Vaginal suppositories or pessaries. These suppositories used in vagina. Urethral buggies. These suppositories used in urethra. Nasal buggies means these are used for nose. And ear cones. These are used for ear cavity. Rectal suppositories, they are used for rectum. Vaginal, they are used for vagina. Urethral, they are used for urethra. Nasal buggies, they are used for nasal cavity. Air cones, they are used to introduction into air. A suppository base, the vehicle or carrier used in preparation of suppository, is known as a suppository base. Ideal qualities: it should melt at body temperature, it should release medicament readily, it should be compatible with added medicaments, its shape should not be changed during handling, it should be non-toxic and non-irritant to the mucous membrane, it should be stable on storage, it should be easily moldable, compressible. Types of suppository bases: fatty bases, theobromo oil, cocoa butter, water soluble, glycerogelatin base, soap glycerin base. Methods of preparation of suppositories: cold hand shaping, cold compression, fusion method. So friends, in this next part of this video, we are seeing detailed study about methods of preparation of suppositories. What is cold hand shaping, cold compression, fusion method. These are, thank you guys.